field. Favorite quote: the most important thing is you. Just put everybody on notice that you're here and you are for real. Kobe Bryant. Future plans: attend college to play basketball while pursuing a degree in the field of mathematics. Joe Larkin. Malay Poladora. Escorted by his parents Reve and Gayatri Poladora. 4 years, 1 team, and 2-year letter award winner. Favorite memory: buzzer beater win against CB East to qualify for states. Other activities: student representative on the school board and treasurer for the Key Club. Favorite quote: nothing is given, everything is earned. Future plans: to attend college and study chemistry. Malay Poladora. Escorted by his mother, Gonzalo Nico. Favorite memory: going to Hershey. Favorite quote: it's hard to play well, but it's easy to work hard. Kevin Durant. His future plans: to go to college and get a degree in sports medicine. Teron Wright. Let's give a big hand for our seniors and their manager.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's coverage of boys basketball. You're tuned in to Comcast Channel 28, Verizon Channel 29, and our very own North Penn YouTube live stream. I'm Drew Patel, alongside with me,
Mohammed Safi.
getting ready to set and call tonight's matchup between your home North Penn Knights and visiting Central Bucks West Bucks.
And here we go for the tip-off. For the tip-off, we have number 10, Turhan Wright for the Knights. And Central Bucks with the possession. Number 2, dribbles down. Guarded by Mario Scrodones. Malind as they have it. And they lose the ball on the fast break. Joey Larkins, leading scorer for North Penn, scores. Let's go. That's a good start. And here we go. Number 2 from Central East, Matt Engel. Gives it number 45. Matt Engel gets it back. Guarded by Mario Scrodones. Into the paint. And the bucket is good to go. And with that, Central Bucks are on the board. Number 14, Joey Larkins brings it down, gives it to Mario Scrodones on the corner. He brings it out. Back to Joey Larkins. And he gives it to Ryan Deininger. And he dribbles into the paint. Back out to Mario Scrodones. He goes in. Back out to Malin. Back to Ryan Deininger. Brings it down. Penetrates. And the floater is no good. As number 40 grabs the rebound. John Lee. And Ryan Deininger plays some good defense. Back out to John Lee, then back to number Dante Manicky. John Lee gets the ball. Back to Matt Engel. Tries to drive. In. Out. And then the guard by Turhan right. And he misses the layup. Marius Cordones brings down the ball for North Bend. And kicks out to Malin. Back out to Ryan Deininger. Penetrates. Back to Marius Cordones. And then back out to Malin. And he goes up for the layup and it's good. Matt Engel for the Central Bucks brings it down. Guarded by Marius Cordones. Left. Up at the left corner. To John Lee. John Lee, no good for the bucket. And it's out. Central Bucks calls possession. Dante kicks it in. John Lee misses the layup again. Dante grabs a rebound. Back out to Matt Engel. Penetrates and kicks it out. It's number 22. And John Lee takes a three and it's good. Ryan Deininger puts the ball in. And Joe Larkins brings it up and kicks it to Malin. Into the corner to Tarhan right. Tries to work with it. Kicks it out to Malin. Up for a three. No good. John Lee grabs a rebound. Matt Engel takes it down. It runs into the traffic. John Lee for three. No good. Ryan Downing grabs a rebound. Brings it down. Tries to penetrate. Kicks it to Marius Cordones. He gives it to Tarhan right. Looks for positioning. Up. No good. Matt Engel brings it down. Gives it to Dante. Out. Bowen Gugger. Bowen Gugger holds it near the block. Up. No good with the floater. Jimmy Larkins brings it down for North Bend Knights again. Marius Cordones tries to set a screen. Doesn't work. Ryan Deininger holds the ball. Penetrates out. And that will be a reach and foul against Malin. Puts the ball into Joe Larkins. Up for the shot. No good. Tarhan grabs the board. Up again. And it's good. Dante brings the ball down. Guarded by Joey Larkins. Looking for an opening. Goes to the left. No option there. She's at 32. Bowen. John Lee holds it at the block. And that's good. Bowen into Joe Larkins as he brings it down. And they give it to Moskro. And he can't find an opening. Puts up the shot. No good. Grab board by John Lee. Matt Egner brings it down. Where's Matt? Up shot. No good. Grabbed by John Lee again. Brought down by Dante. And he kicks it out to the corner. Trap. And then he shoots for three. No good. Here we go. Fast break. Good Euro to the left. Joe Larkins scores. The score is currently 8-7. The North Bend Knights lead. Dante brings it down as we're 3 minutes into the. As we have 3 minutes left, 2.5 minutes left in the quarter. Dante takes it to the block, tries to muscle it in, and he does. Malin puts it into Joe Larkins. Musgrove pushes it down, looks for an opening, can't find it. Again, he goes in. Turhan right, works with it, and he's blocked by John Lee. Dante takes it down, looks for number 32, and that's a shooting foul, it seems. That's what they called it for. And here we go for the free throws. the first two free throws of the game, shot by the Central Bucks. Now, here we go for senior night, as the last time it was canceled on Friday due to the heavy snow, but now they're back. And they're hoping to take a victory at home. And number 32, Bowen Gugger is about to shoot his first free throws. Takes one dribble, and it's no good. And Ryan Zell checks in for Malin, and Norman Gee checks in for Mario Scrow. Norman Gee's a sophomore, I believe. It's fresh start. And here we go. And number 32 checks out for number 42. Here we go. Norman Geese bringing out the ball as North Penn's down 8-10 by 2. Damn. Norman Geese kicks it out to Ryan Zelt, and here we go. Torhan grabs the ball inside, fouled, and he's going to shoot 2. Hopefully he can tie it up with these 2 free throws.
Yep. So currently the score is 8-10. North Penn down by 2. First free throw shot is good by Sharon Wright. Score is now 9-10. North Penn down by 1.
Seems like they messed up the scoreboard for a second there. Here we go as he shoots his second. And that's good to go as well. Torhan Wright ties it up as he's checked out of the game for Nick Hoffman. John Lee enters the ball to Matt as he tries to bring it down, crosses the half court, jammed up with Dante as he tries to break down Joe Larkins, penetrates, brings it out again, hits it to Matt, guarded by Norman Key. Here we go.
Pass to Colin McKenna.
Oh, and that's will be a reaching. As you can see, the crowd's very upset with that call.
Mullen Polagura subs in for number 21, Ryan Deininger. Ball's in.
Colin McKenna holds the ball as he tries to look at opening on Nick Hoffman. Does not work. Matt grabs the ball and he kicks it to John Lee. Penetrates, kicks it out to Michael Fountain with the shot. I believe that's the first 3 of the game. There we go. Norman Gee brings on the ball, kicks it to Nicholas, and then Ryan Zelt. And here we go. Norman tries to draw a foul, doesn't work. As Dante brings down the board, and he tries to bring down the ball now. Guarded by Joe Larkins. As he goes left, back. He's trying to set the mood for it. Couldn't really find an opening there. John Lee is looking for a run an offense. Tongue twister there. Matt kisses John Lee. Shot up, and that's good. And that will be the end of the first quarter.
Score is currently 10-16. North Penn down by 6.
Central Bucks lead.
So, quick, if we look at last game, North Penn Knights played against Last game, North Penn
Talk
played
about the
against.
cheerleader.
Last game, North Penn played against Truman and won 83-43, and wish to add another win to their belt.
And we have the cheerleaders back as they won. I believe they're going to nationals to Disney in a few days. As moving on, discussing the offense that is regularly ran by North Penn Knights to start off their games is usually a 5-out, which I think they're running right now. Actually, they're digging more deeper in, trying to get the senior big men some points in and have them work the paint, which is currently pretty much working for them. I think they just need to kind of tighten up the defense on the outside.
Yep, totally.
And here we go. Here comes the second quarter. And Joe Larkins bringing the ball. Gives it to Mario Scrodones as he brings down the ball against Michael Fountain. Ronzel holds it, sends it to Malin. Malin back to Norman. Norman dribbles it out, gives it to Ronzel. Quick three, no good. As Kyle Kubit brought it down. And he's hacked inside again, apparently. And the crowd is, again, visibly upset that it was a reach-in. Number 24 kicks it in. To Michael Fountain. There we go. Number 30 looks to shoot his first free throws of the game. Oh wait, it's number 3. Apologize. First free throw is good. And here we go. Norman Gee brings it down. One hop step. And he's called for a travel.
Yeah.
Seems like he slipped on that.
Yeah.
Which resulted in a travel, but
Yeah.
here we go. Number 40 brings it into Dante. Dante against Joe Larkins. Left cross. Penetrates on the right side. Behind the back. With some rhythm dribbles to set up for an opening. Doesn't find it. Kicks it out to John Lee. Now number 30 will work with it. And he also can't really find an opening. Loses the ball. Back in the corner. Kicks it out. Resetting the offense. Number 42 seems a bit hesitant to where to go. And number 40, John Lee, pops a 3. And that rolls out. What an unlucky roll. Number 12, Norman, kicks it to Mario. Behind the back, penetrates, and that's a push. First foul on him. Currently the score is 10-19. North Penn down by 9 points. Goes in for the lay, and it's on the floor. Seems like it was a reach and foul again. That's the third foul for CBUS this half.
Number 20, Nick gets subbed in for number 30, Colin McKenna.
Kicks in to Mario Scrodones, and that is no good. Off the back of the rim.
CB West picks up the ball. 42 has the ball. Pass to 24, Dante Mancini. Dante Mancini with a drive layup, and it is good.
And Ronzel kicks it in, back into Norman Gee's hands. Let's see what he does with it. And he kicks it to Malin. Looks for penetration, does not find it. Looking to switch it up a little bit. Malin wants it in the paint, gets it. Let's see what he does with it. And he is blocked.
CB West recovers the ball. Number 48, 24, Dante with it. And it's a travel on CB West. Number 24,
14,
Dante Mancini.
Joe Larkins. As Ryan Deininger checks in for Malin. Number 12, Norman Gee, sophomore, brings it down. As Ryan Deininger gets on the left, goes up for it, and he misses.
Number 24, Dante Mancini with the ball. Kicks it back to number 40, John Lee, to number 3.
And he's called for offensive foul as Ryan Zelt kicks in the ball to Norman Gee. Norman Gee, who made the team as a freshman, now he's a sophomore on varsity with bright future ahead of him. Number 12 looks to penetrate on the left, goes up for it, and airballs.
West recovers. Dante with the ball, looking for an opening. Goes in for the drive. Layup? No good. North Penn.
Number 2, Marius Cordones. Fast break. Ryan Deininger with the shot, and it is no good. Today, they just don't seem to fall for North Penn.
Yep. Dante with the ball, going one-on-one against Joe Larkins. Kicks it to 42, Michael Fallon. Then to 40. 3-point, and it is good. 3-point shot from John Lee.
Needs to get up on those shots as they're continuously hitting them each after the other. Kicks it to Ryan Zelt, back to Ryan Deininger. Marius Cordones penetrates to the right. Does not see any results to it. Joey Larkins goes in for it, and I believe it's on the floor. Ryan Zelt enters the ball as Tarhar Wright checks in for Norman Gee. I apologize, Joe Larkins is kicking it in as the Northman sets up for a play as Ryan Deininger is given the ball. And Ryan Zelt works with it, spin move, and finds Tarhar Wright, finds it, but it's knocked off his hands and off his body. CB West holds possession.
Score is currently 24-10. North Penn down by 14 points. And that is a timeout.
The North Penn.
Called by North Penn.
We're currently almost halfway through the quarter as there are 4 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock. Currently, North Penn struggling to get their shots to fall. What do you think they need to do better, Drew?
I think, well, one thing I would say is basically, I would say it's both offense and defense. Like, number 24, if we see Dante Gee, he's going in for a drive. There's always like there's always a gap in the middle. So North Penn needs to like fill it in basically. And for offense, I mean, I guess get open in a way, but it's hard against their Central Bucks defense.
Yeah, I believe so too. I think as soon as they start getting those shots to fall, we'll see a change in the score. And I believe they should also close out on those deep threes as there's repeatedly falling for Central Bucks West. And
yep. And Matt Engel with the ball, going one-on-one against Mario Suro. Kicks it 22. 2 recovers it. Kicked out to 42. Michael Fountain with the 2-point layup.
Oh, as number 2, Mario goes, hits it to Ryan Deininger as he aggressively drives, and he's called for a foul. And 2 shots for Ryan Deininger. Ryan Deininger, a junior now, who also made the team as a freshman, played pretty well overall during the season, and gets the first one to roll in. And here he goes for his first shot. Second free throw. Dribble, and it's good.
score currently 12-26. North Penn down by 14. Michael Fountain passes it in to Matt Angle. Going in for a drive. Travel on number 2. Matt Angle.
Joe Larkins enters the ball for North Penn. Gives to Mario Scrodones, who gives it back to Joe Larkins as he brings it down. And he hits it to Ryan Zelt, who hits it to Mario Scrodones. Back to Joe Larkins. Goes in for the penetration. Ryan Dining grabs the ball, and it's a push. I believe they're in the penalty now. So 2 free throws for Ryan Dininger once again.
We have a couple substitutions. Dante Mancini in, and number 30, Colin McKenna in.
Here we go, first shot. And it's good. So he gets another shot now. Beautiful for him, and he scores with that.
John Lee kicks it in to number 2, Matt Angle. Again, going one-on-one with Mario Suro. Goes left, passes to number 42, gets it to number 40, John Lee, to 24. Back to John Lee. Back to Dante Mangini.
Good
Loses
tip,
the
but
ball.
Tarhan Wright brings it down on a fast break, and he blows the layup. And it's Central Bucks ball. Close call, though.
That was a good play by Tehran Wright. I guess, like, that, what do you call it? He was getting double covered there. Made him lose his form.
There.
Matt Angle with the ball. Goes in right. Passes it to John Lee, who then passes to Michael Fountain. Looking for an open man, number 30, Colin McKenna. Goes in for a layup.
And Ryan Zelt brings it down and gives it to Mario Scrodones as he brings it down the court. And he looks for an opening, can't find it. Ryan gives it to Ryan Dininger. Looks at penetrate on the left again. Can't find anything there. Kicks it out to Joe Larkins. Shoots for 3, and it's no good.
Number 2, Matt Angle with the ball. Kicks it to 24 with the 3-pointer. Air ball.
Air ball.
But the CB West still recovers. Number 30 going in for a layup. Number 30, layup
There we
is
go.
good.
Tarhan Wright brings it into Joe Larkins as he kicks to Moskro on the right wing. And he penetrates, kicks it to Tarhan Wright, and that's a bucket.
North Penn only down 12 points. CB West back with the ball. Gets past Mario Soro.
And Ryan
Loses the
Dininger
ball.
grabs the ball, and it's back to their position. Oh, Mario Scrodones grabs the ball. Up for 3. Oh, it's off. And it's a push. Called on
I think that's called on West. Number 40.
number 40,
Yeah.
I believe. John Lee. Tarhan Wright with his first free throws of the game. I believe is the, actually, it's the 3rd free throw. Norman Gee checks in for Ryan Dininger.
And number 11, Owen Duffy checks in for number 30, Colin McKenna on CB West side.
Tarhan Wright with his first free throws. First one's good.
Number 32, Bowen checks in for number 42, which is Michael Fountain.
Second is no good. Joe Larkins tries to tip it away but cannot get to it.
CB West recovers the ball. Dante Mancini. One-on-one with Joe Larkins. Number 32 now with the ball. Bowen. Kicks it back to Matt Angle. Now, Dante Mancini with the ball.
48 seconds on the clock. Let's see what North Penn does with it. I believe the best option right now would be just run out the clock instead of forcing 2 shots. Go for 2 for 1.
Yep.
Here we go. Malin checks in for Musgrove. Joe Larkin kicks into Norman Gee. Looking to set up an offense as the clock runs short. And it's a bad pass by Joe Larkins.
Yeah. North Penn just, I guess, one thing they need to do, I guess, to close down the deficit is, I guess, talk more. One thing I could say. You agree?
I believe so, yes.
West kicks the ball in to Matt Angle. Matt Angle trying to go in for a drive, but being pressured by
Great
Norman Gee.
defense by Norman Gee.
Kick to number 11, Owen Duffy. Number 32 goes in for the layup, and it's good. Number 32.
Norman Gee brings it down. 14 on the clock. Let's see what he does with it. As they set up an offense, just a double screen. And he's doubled. Oh, and it's out. Slips out of his hands. These 2 turnovers in a row might just hurt them. 2 seconds on the shot clock left. Let's see. And no good. North Penn holds possession. Let's see what they can make out of these 2.6 seconds. Malin checks in for Torhar Wright. Joe Larkins pushing the ball in. Mario Scordone's up for a shot, and it's off. Air ball. And that will be the first half. What do you think North Penn can do better just to get back in this game?
I guess, like, as I said before, like, communication is key. Like, that one play, Joe Larkins, I guess, overpassed in a way. Malin Pulagura, I guess, was not executing. Number 2, Matt Angle passes the ball in to Dante Mancini. Back to Matt Angle. Being pressured by Mario Soro. Kicks it to number 32.
That's an and one by John Lee. Let's see if he can convert.
It's no good. North Penn recovers.
Gives it to Ryan Deininger in the corner. Marius goes, kicks out back to Ryan Deininger. Up for the three. Banks it in!
I'm baffled completely right there. North Penn. CB West back with the ball. Dante Mancini currently with it. Pass to number 32, Bowen. To Matt Engel. Number 40, John Lee, three-pointer. And it is good. Score, 35-20.
Joe Larkins brings it down quickly. Malin with the three, bang!
What is going on so far? CB West with the ball currently. Pressured by Joe Larkins. Kicks it out to number 32. 32 with the layup, and it is good.
Here, Malin kicks it back into Joe Larkins. Joe Larkins brings it down, gives it to Malin, and he shoots again, and he will not hit this time. Ryan Zelt brings down the board. Joe Larkins kicks it out to Ryan Zelt with the three, and air ball. Malin gets hit, no call there. And on the second one, there's a call. And he will go to the line and shoot two.
He's fouled by number 32, Bowen Gug.
I believe these are the first two for Malin. Let's see if he can convert on both. First one is good to go. And here we go for the second. Second one's also good.
John Lee kicks it in to Dante Mancini. Pressured by Joe Larkins. Kicks it to Matt Engel. Matt Engel looking for an open player. Cannot find one. Kicks it to back to John Lee. Back to Matt Engel. Matt Engel goes in for the drive. Layup, no good.
Blocked by Malin. Mario Scardones brings it down and is fouled on the floor. And Malin will bring him back in as North Penn sets up a play to get open and get the ball in. Joe Larkins penetrates, floats it up, no good. Back out to Mario Scro. Drives on the right, kicks out to Malin, fake. Let's see where he goes with it, and it's a foul on the floor. And it seems like Joe Larkins will bring in, and that's a timeout.
Timeout called by CB West.
Northman currently down by 12 points. They did somehow.
Again, North Penn, or timeout called by CB West. Yeah, as you were saying, what do you call it? North Penn, literally, they're starting to, I would say, they're getting their form back together.
We're currently about 2 minutes into the third quarter. That's a nice try to climb back into this game and get a victory at home on their senior night.
Yeah. Score is currently 37-25. North Penn down by 12. They've started to close the gap, wouldn't you say?
That's what I said. Joe Larkins brings it in and kicks it out to Malin. He brings it out, gives it to Ryan Deininger. Tries to create something with it, can't. Loses the ball, And it's on the floor. Jump ball. It's who gets possession first.
That was a good
North
steal.
Penn gains possession.
That was a good
Malin.
steal by number 32 on CB West, but North Penn evidently recovered.
Malin gives it to Ryan Deininger again. Gives it to Musgrove, and he looks to create an offense. Trying to set something up. Gets it to Ryan Deininger, and that's a push-off, I believe. That was an offensive foul.
CB West now with the ball. Dante Mancini lining up to throw it in. Passes in to Matt Engel. Jukes him a bit. Pass to number 32. Then to John Lee, number 40. Currently with Dante Mancini. Kicks it to John Lee. Three-pointer in and out.
Musgrove brings it down. Gives it to Malin. Up for the three. Bang!
CB West currently with the ball. Number 2 goes in for a drive, kicks it out to John Lee, and then to Joe Gallagher, sorry. To Dante Mancini, and back. Goes in for the drive, layup. Oh,
Blocked by Ryan
blocked.
Ryan's out.
Yep, too many Ryans. But that was a nice block by Ryan's out there.
Musgrove checks out for Norman Gee.
CB West. Matt Engel kicks it in to John Lee. Pass it Dante Mancini. No good.
Ryan Deininger gets on the floor, gets the ball from North Penn. Good hustle. Brings it down, and an and one!
That was nice. North
see if
Penn
they
closing
convert
down
on
the
this one.
deficit. Only down by 7 points. Score currently 37-30. 4 minutes left on the clock. And the third quarter. Looks like number 3 checks in for number 2, Matt Engel.
In the last 2 minutes, the North Penn team has went on a 5-0 run. Ryan Deininger cannot convert on the free throw.
West recovers. Coverage by Joe Larkins. Number 24 in with a drive. Layup, no good. North Penn recovers.
Joe Larkins steals it. Ryan Deininger brings it down. Let's see what he does with it. Malin gets it, pop, and bang again! That is why he's one of the top 2 scorers of the North Penn team.
Dang, North Penn has
And
closed
timeout
down
called by
deficit.
CB West to regroup. North Penn has closed the gap very much. They were down 12, now they're down 4 with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yep.
Let's
And-
see if they can complete this comeback.
Yeah, as we can see, after I don't know what the coach talked to them about during half, but it looks like North Penn has picked up their pace, of course, and closed down the deficit to only 4 points.
Yeah, and like I said, it was the threes, and they were going to start dropping them at some point, and they kept on shooting, so shooters shoot. And they just started dropping, and one thing you'll notice about North Penn is that guards, although they do play a 5-out defense, the guards like to press up on the other guards, which makes it hard for them to set up any offense, which is great, but it also drains a lot from the guards, a lot of stamina. That's why you see a lot of just substitutions happening throughout the game.
Timeout's over, and CB West currently with the ball. John Lee kicks it in. Oh,
Oh, and it was so close. Joe
Yeah.
Larkins almost got that.
CB West still with the ball.
And that pressure defense is just really just helping fueling the offense for North Penn right now. And he almost got it.
Yep. Kicks it in to number 42, Michael Fallon. To Dante Mancini. Fakes out Joe Larkins. Passes it to Michael Fallon. Michael Fallon looking for an open player. Cannot find one. Joe Larkins with the
And
steal.
Joe Larkins steals it on the fast break. Layup is good. Down to a 2-point deficit.
CB West currently with the ball.
And another timeout by CB West.
Dang. North Penn has closed up the deficit. Down only by 2 points.
North Penn loves to convert on those steals. That's why they have their guards play a full, pretty much press. And at first, you'll see the other guards not being able to just keep up with it. But at some point, the stamina kicks in, and it's just a matter of just keeping up with the pace.
As you can see, like in the third quarter, a key player that has been popping off is one of our seniors, Malin Pulugura, putting up almost 3 to 4 3-pointers, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe I think he converted on the 3 out of his 5 3-pointers. He's currently shooting 60% from the field at 3-point, and
CB
kicks
West
it
with
out.
the ball.
Almost gets it.
32. Looks like it's a push foul on number 14, Joe Larkins. CB West with the ball. Dante Mancini looking for an open player. Passes it to number 32, Bowen.
Shot rolls out.
Guess North Penn thought it was their ball, but it's still with CB West. CB West looking for an open player. Passes it to number 30, Colin McKenna. Colin McKenna goes in for the drive. Layup. Fouled. He gets 2 shots.
I believe the foul was on number 35, Malin. Who has been great the third quarter. He's been shooting lights out from the 3. I think he has only missed 1 3-pointer out of his 4. So he's doing great in that. And I think he was one of the key factors in their comeback. And let's see if number 30 can convert on his second free throw.
Try.
And he
No
misses
good.
again.
CB West still
John
with
Lee
the
grabs
ball.
a rebound, kicks it
back.
out.
Kicks it back to 32, Bowen Gugger. Spin move, layup, no good.
Malin brings down the board. Joe Larkins slowly driven up the court. Looking for holes in their defense. Takes it to the right side, kicks it to Malin. Shot, and it's good again! Lighting up from the back court.
CB West currently with the ball again.
And that's a blocking foul on the floor. I believe that's his second foul of the game. Mario checks in for Norman just to cool off his head. They're going to need him in the fourth quarter.
CB West kicks it to Dante Mancini, sorry. Looking for an open player. Number 30 looks open, but is covered by number 12, Norman G of North Penn. John Lee passes it back to Dante. Dante goes in for the drive, kicks it back to 32, 32 goes in for a layup.
And they lose the ball. Ryan Deininger brings down the ball, slows it down, and tries to work with it. Goes to the left, and it's on the floor. Ryan Zelt is going to be putting in the ball for North Penn.
For West Side.
And North Penn
Matt
sets
Engel
up their passing offense. Marius gets in the corner. Back out to Ryan Deininger. Hesitates to the right. Kicks it out to Ryan Zelt. Gives it to Ryan. Oh, good crossover. Norman Gee taking on
number 3 of CB
Fader,
West.
and it's no good.
Recovered by John Lee of CB West. Kick all the way to number 3.
On the floor. North Penn needs to slow down on those. Although they caught up, that's their 6th. That's their 7th. Never mind, that's their 8th team foul. So
6 fouls.
they'll be in the
actually,
penalty
for North
soon.
Penn.
But gives to Malin down the court on the right, kicks it back out, loses the ball, gives to Malin, and it's good again! He's making it rain.
Currently 41-37. Number 2, Matt Engel, trying to go in for the drive, looking for an open player.
35 seconds left in the shot clock. Goes in for the drive, scores. That was way too open for a North Penn defense. Norman Gee brings it down. Looking to run an offense. This could possibly be the last shot of this quarter. North Penn currently up by 2 points right now, 41-39.
Yep, currently trying to run down the clock.
Gives it to Ryan Deininger. Looks to do something with it, kind of stuck. Gives to Ryan Zelt. Bang! The North Penn Knights end the quarter, 44-39, up by 5. What a comeback.
North Penn has popped off this third quarter, closing down that 12-point deficit and now creating about a 5-point deficit for CB West. We can see Malin Pulagura made almost all of his 3-pointers, which closed down the gap. And with that clutch point from Ryan Zelt, increasing their lead.
North Penn was struggling a lot in the first half. Obviously, none of their shots were really falling. They tried to work the paint. It worked to a certain extent. However, it kept them in the game, but it was still slipping away. But that third quarter really just showed a lot of strength that they had. Just scoring behind that arc. And Malin just setting that tone by making so many of his threes. Just catching fire from behind that arc. As we begin the fourth quarter, the Knights look to keep leading and will win this game at home on their senior night.
CB West, Matt Engel, pass it in to Dante Mancini. Matt Engel looking for an open player. Kicks it to John Lee. Back to Dante Mancini. To Bowen Gugger. Bowen going in for a layup.
And that is an offensive foul. Crowd loves it. Malin brings it in for North Penn and gives it to Joe Larkins. As he brings it down the court, the crowd's just loving it, getting hyped. Goes to his left, kicks out to Joe Larkins. And,
Oh, that was close. Matt
Almost
Engel
made that.
recovers the ball for CB West. 32, Bowen Gugger going in for a
Ryan
drive.
Deininger playing some good defense. Goes in the corner. Good trap.
John Lee with the three-pointer. No good. Still with CB West. North Penn recovers.
Malin grabs it, gives it to Musgrove. As Ryan Deininger goes down the lane. And
Euro.
that's a travel.
What?
Everybody's visibly upset as they thought it was a Euro step.
John Lee kicks it in to Matt Engel. Mario Serro not backing down.
Good hands by Mario Scro. Keep pressuring Matt.
Matt Engel looking for an open player. Pass it to Dante Mancini. Number 32, Bowen with the three-pointer. That is good.
Mario brings it down, goes to his right. And that's a reach and foul.
Score is currently 44-42. North Penn up by 2 points. Time left on the clock is 6 minutes, 35 seconds.
Currently in the penalty, Mario will shoot one. If he makes it, he'll shoot another. Torhans looking to check in for possibly Mario. And he misses.
CB West recovers the ball. Bowen Gugger. Looking for an open player. Bowen Gugger goes in for a drive. No good.
Ryan Zelt brings it down. Mario dribbles it down the court. Goes to his right. Good drive. And he converts on that.
Score is currently 46-42. Matt Engel goes in left. Goes in for the drive. Loses a bit, but kicks it back to Dante Mangini. Dante goes for a layup, and it is good.
Joe Larkins gives it to Mario. Mario gives it to Joe Larkins as he dribbles it down the court. And that's a timeout by North Penn. I believe they're trying to discuss their defense, which broke down twice and gave Dante from CB West 2 open layups.
Yep. I mean, we saw in the third quarter that North Penn popped off, improved both their offense and defense. If they manage to continue to do the same, they'll win this game.
I believe they will, but maintaining that kind of momentum is hard, but I think they're very capable of doing it. It's just a matter of getting out of this little slump they have going on right now.
Yep.
And just getting back to what they had in the third quarter.
I would say their North Penn's offense is being, they're struggling against, of course, CB West defense, but specifically number 40, John Lee, and number 2, Matt
I believe
Engel.
them slowing down is also the amount of calls we had in the fourth quarter. I feel like the refs are being a little more sensitive towards each call. So I believe they'll just have to adjust to it and work with it. And as we start after the timeout, 5 minutes and 45 seconds left on the shot clock. 46-44, North Penn up by 2 as Malin enters the ball. And he gets into Mario. And it's a jump ball. And it's North Penn's position. Enters to Joe Larkins as he slows down the offense. Double screen and tries to get it to Malin and does not find that opening. Mario dribbles in and converts again.
CB West with the ball. Matt Engel, one-on-one with Mario Soro.
Shuffles.
Good point by Mario Soro. Goes left. Kicks it to Kyle Kubit. To John Lee. And back to Dante Mancini. A name we have heard a lot this game. Dante goes in for a drive. Kicks it to number 32, Bowen Gugger. And is fouled.
On the floor, Molind. I believe that's his third foul. And number 32 for CB will shoot.
Bowen Gugger with his first. And it is good. Score currently 48-45. North Penn up by 3. Bowen Gugger going for a second. No good.
Tarhan brings down the board, gives it to Malin. Malin gives it to Mario. As he goes down, tries to go again, and it's on the floor. And that's his third. Mario will shoot for his penalty as Ryan Zelt checks in for Malin. First shot is good. Now he'll shoot another one. Second shot is no good. Tarhan grabs it, but it's a jump ball.
West recovers.
And it's CB's West possession.
John Lee at the line. Passes it in to Matt Engel. Pick set by John Lee. John Lee with three-pointer, and it is good. Score is 49-48. North Penn only up by 1.
Brings it down, gives it to Ryan Zelk. Ryan Deininger holds the ball, gives it back to Norman Gee. As Ryan Zelk gets the ball back, gives it to Joe Larkins. Norman Gee tries to penetrate, gives it out to Ryan Zelk. And then back to Ryan Deininger. He tries to create a shot, step back, shot, good.
That jump shot from Ryan Deininger was nice. Number 2, Matt Engel, passes it to Dante Mancini. Goes left, passes it to John Lee. John Lee goes in for a three-pointer. No good.
Tarhan Wright brings the ball down. Norman Gee brings it down the court. Gives it to Ryan Deininger on the left wing. As he goes to the top of the key, gives it to Norman Gee, looks up for the shot, goes out again, gives it to Ryan Zelt, gives it back to Ryan Deininger, gives it to Joe Larkins, who misses the shot.
Number
Tries
32.
to tip it out, does not get it.
West recovers. Kick out to number 3. Three-pointer. Game is currently tied
With that
up.
shot is tied 51-51. Malin's looking to check back in. Ryan Zelt kicks it to Joe Larkins. Joe Larkins gives it to Ryan Deininger. Makes him kind of fall. Does not convert. Misses the shot, but he's fouled, so he'll go to the line.
Number 3 slips up a bit there. Ryan Deininger at the free throw line. First free point is good. Score is now 52-51.
Marius checks in for Norman, and Malin checks in for Sarhan. Ryan Deininger on his second free throw is also good.
John Lee at the line, passes it to Dante Mancini. Being pressured by Joe Larkin, number 14 of North Penn. Kicks it out to John Lee again. Pass to Bowen Gugger. Gugger looking for an open man. Passes it to Matt Engel. Timeout called by CB West. Game is getting pretty close right now. North Penn only up by 2 points, but CB West also starting to pick up their way.
Ryan Deininger, the junior, has really just helped in this struggle they had for a few minutes. And they've slowly climbed back into the game again. To think they'll tie it up and then climb. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left in the shot clock in the fourth quarter. 53-51, North Penn up by 2, but it's still a close game.
CB West with the ball after that timeout. Matt Engel looking for an open player. Passes it to Kyle Kubit. Back to Matt Engel. Kicks it right to Bowen Gugger. Looking for an open player. Passes left back. Bowen Gugger for the layup. Ooh.
That was a beautiful pick and roll by CB. Joe Larkins brings up the ball for North Penn. Tied at 53-53 right now. Gives it to Ryan Deininger. Goes to his left. Can't find an opening there. Kicks out to Joe Larkins. Fakes the shot. Goes in. And it's a blocking foul on the floor as CB West tried to draw the charge. Let's see if Joe Larkins can knock down the first in his 1-1. The first one's off. See if he can knock down the second one to put him up by 1. With 1 minute and 49 seconds left. And that's good to go.
Number 40, John Lee with the ball. Passes it to Matt Engel. Matt Engel goes left. Looking for, goes to the quarter. Trying to go in for the drive. Matt Engel goes in for the layup. And it is clean.
Joe Larkins brings it down the court. Trying to set up an offense. Picked by Malin. And it's given out. Ryan Deininger picks it up, gives it to Malin. Joe Larkins in the corner. Rips to the right. Can't find anything there. And they lose the ball. Ryan Zelt grabs the ball back. And the layup is good!
1 minute left. CB West currently with the ball. Score 56-55. North Penn up by 1. Matt Engel goes left. Kicks it to John Lee. John Lee kicks it out to number 24, Dante. Dante goes left. Joe Larkins staying with the ball. Pass to Matt Engel. John Lee goes in for the drive. Layup. No good.
And it's a miss. Winding brings it down, and that's on the floor. North Penn holds possession. And as they're in the penalty, Berlin will be shooting his free throws.
It's a very close game. 24.2 seconds left. North Penn only up by 1, 56-55.
The first one's good. Let's see if he can put him up by one more. So the most CB West can do is just tie it. And the third one's good as well. The CB West with the timeout. They'll probably try to set up a play so they can tie it up. Let's see what they do.
.2 seconds left. And the final quarter of the game. Score is 58-55. As I said, CB West, they would need to open up the North Penn defense if they want at least a chance to stay in the game and take it to overtime.
It's a very exciting game.
Yep. Along with the North Penn senior night, of course.
Yeah. They were down first, then they came back.
Now it's become a very close
then
game.
They tied it up. It was tied for a while. Then it went up, and CB West came back, and now they're and North Penn's up again. So it's been a close, tight game the entire time. Let's see if North Penn can close it out.
John Lee kicks it in to Matt Engel. Mosero sticking with it. Goes left. Pass to Bowen Gugger. Bowen Gugger going in for the layup. And it is
Forces
good.
it in. North Penn with the timeout. What do you think the best thing to do right now is go for a shot to just
I would say just hold the ball, basically.
hold the ball and trust in your free throws?
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
because even if, even if they make it, there's still a chance for CB West to tie the game up, or at least
That's true.
tie the game up with the 3. Even if
Here's
they
the
go for
thing. If they don't convert on both free throws, because they're going to foul right out the gate, I feel like. Well, CB West could foul right out the gate. I believe they will, because there's only 13.4 seconds left. So if they don't convert on those two, there's a very good chance CB West gets it back, and they'll probably try to win it through that. So let's have many possibilities. That's the best thing about a close game.
Yeah. I believe it is North Penn's possession to start off.
Ryan Zeltz entering the ball for North Penn. Milan gets it, and he's fouled.
11.5 seconds left.
And he will shoot his 2. First one for Malin is good. Here we go, the second one. Is also good. That's the leadership of a senior. That's what you expect out of your senior. As Mario checks out for Norman Gee. And 11.5 seconds in the clock. Matt with the ball.
With the ball. They have to go for the three-pointer to go to at least have the game. Three-pointer.
John Lee.
No good.
Off the backboard. And that is game, ladies and gentlemen. North Penn Knights take the victory over CBWS on their senior night.
Score 60-57.
It was a close game up until the very end. It was a great game.
Congrats to our seniors, Joe Larkins, Milan Pulugura, and Tehran Wright for an outstanding game on their very own senior night. And now we'll be heading for